Hello, my name is Arly Fox Daly. How are you out there? I do energy medicine here in New York City, and we're going to do a three-part series right now on what's it like to have the gifts of the paranormal. What's it like to be a psychic or a channel? How can you possibly do this type of work if you're interested in knowing what do I do and how could I help you? And what could you possibly do if you have some of these gifts? And many of my clients that come to see me have the gifts. I just want to give my website for a minute, www.energyhealingroad.com. Thank you. You can reach me at the website and book a session if you'd like. So, people come in and we call in the guides in a session, and it's an hour and a half session, and people say, how do I know that? Actually, we had a conversation the other night with a potential client of mine, a new person that I just met recently, and she took me out to dinner. And it'd be funny for her to watch this. I'll tell her, would you like to watch our video? And she said to me, things happen around her. For instance, she was walking down the street in her neighborhood, and she had a thought, gee, there's something wrong with this tree. It was a big, gigantic oak tree, and she said, wow, I don't feel happy about this tree. There's something going on with this tree. And within a few days, they cut the tree down. They cut the tree down in this neighborhood near where she lives. She knew that the tree was going to be cut down. She knew it before it happened. And she told me about this at dinner and said, do I have the gifts, Arly? Is it possible that I knew things? Yes, it is possible. Many, many people are extremely intuitive, extraordinarily intuitive, especially many people who come to see me. How can you know that you have gifts of the paranormal or psychic abilities? How can you use them for yourself and others? How can you be of use to people around you or yourself? I think one of the best ways to know that you have the gifts is to just sit still and meditate for a few minutes and just ask. Ask your guides. You want to know something. Close your eyes and just say, I want to know about this. Help me. Show me. And somehow that day, where you go, where you travel, heading for work, anywhere, and you will get an answer if you're awakened to the point where you can think, wow, I just asked a few hours ago to know about something, and somebody came along and talked about it. Somebody came along, or I was on the internet, and somebody said bum-ba-da-bum, and it was exactly what I wanted to know. Is that possible? Did I get the answer? Yes. Yes. So who gave you the answer? It's kind of funny to say the universe. The universe gave me the answer. Well, you have guides. Do you have guides? Yes, you have guides. Does everyone have guides? Yes, everyone has guides. Do people know they have guides? They do not. So why do people know they have guides and some people don't know they have guides? I think we live in a world of contrast, and many, many people are not into this kind of thought process. It's not okay to be guided. It seems hokey. It seems silly. Why can't I just be very, very simple and read a book and just be very organized with the way I think? In order to know that I'm guided, I have to open up a lot more. I have to be a lot more willing to allow the unseen to happen. I have to be a little bit more allowing or spiritual or compensating for what I don't know. How can I know what I don't know? Lately I've been studying with the landmark technologies, and that's helping me a lot to understand. One of the main things we learn there is I don't know what I don't know. And that's a whole part of the way people operate, that we don't know what we don't know. So if I can't see it, and I can't feel it, and it's not easy, then it's not there. And that's not true. That's not true. Things are happening all around us constantly. moment by moment, that are very, very profound. But if I don't believe it or I don't want to know about it, I have blinders on my eyes and I won't see it. And that happens all the time. I'm noticing things lately because of many, many gifts that I have and my clients. And actually, when clients come in, they wake me up to more of my gifts. And the guides wake them up to more of their gifts. So it's quid pro quo, it's mutuality. It's not just healers or doctors or channels or doing it for you. And you can just sit there and, okay, fix me up, give me gifts, tell me what to do. It's really not like that. It's a real nice dance with people where it's you get some, I get some, I give you knowledge, you give me knowledge. It's a beautiful dance of back and forth and wonder of that world and the world of form and connecting the two worlds together. And what does that do for you when you're connected to the two different worlds? You're more empowered. You can be better at your job. You can be better in your life. You're better with your husband, your wife, your lover, your friend. You're more advanced in the way you operate in the world. You're more awakened to things around you. It's almost like having a Buddha mind. You're more alert. You're more protected. You can honestly take better care of things if you're into a lot of different types of paradigms and you're not that limited. Then things open up and then more experiences happen and also more prosperity and more power and more advancement. You can advance on your job, actually. Why? Because you're aware of many different angles that you might not have been aware of before you were opened up to the fact that you're gifted. Thank you so much for letting me speak to you about this, and we will have a continuation of this. It's been wonderful. Thanks.